Welcome to Create Cook Manage. In this video, we'll be reviewing the butcher's yield test. The purpose of using a butcher's yield test is to find the accurate costs of fabricated meats, fish and poultry. When you buy in meats and poultry, there is a certain amount of trim and waste you can expect from having to process or fabricate the products to get them ready for service. Using the butcher's yield test helps us to calculate the amount of usable meat and trim from fabricating the larger pieces, and calculate the value of all edible cuts, not just the portions served as the center of the plate entrees. It will give us the true and accurate cost of the product once fabricated. Let's get started. First, you will need to download a copy of the butcher's yield test from the download page. From the home page, click on the Download tab. Here you will see several options for downloads. Select the butcher's yield test to download and save a copy. Once you download the file, open it up and enable the editing functions. First, let's start by filling in the information about the product that you're fabricating. This way you can save the information for your records, so you know what kind of yield you can expect the next time you process the product. Just remember, the yields of products will always fluctuate. On the line where it says product, type in what you're butchering. Next, add the date so you know when you completed the yield test. We'll start by either using the catch weight, which is the amount specified when the product was delivered on the box or invoice. If there is no catch weight listed, you will need to weigh the product you are working on. On the AP or as purchase line, fill in the weight of the product. The first box is for pounds and the second is for ounces. You will also need the as purchase price, or what you paid for the product. The total cost of the product will be calculated based on the information you provided. Once you have processed the product, you will then need to separate and weigh the amount of bones, fat, and skin, and then finally, the amount of usable trim from the product. This information is needed to properly calculate the fabricated price of the product. On the line labeled bones, enter the weight of any bones that may have been removed during the butchering process. You can enter the amount in pounds or ounces. Enter the amount in the first box, and then in the second box, use the drop-down list to select if you entered pounds or ounces. You will do the same for fat and usable trim that was removed during the butchering process. In the column labeled trim price per pound, enter the value bones, fat and usable trim. The value for each will be calculated automatically. On the right-hand side, under the fabricated calculations column, you will see the fabricated weight of the product, once all fat, bones, skin and trim have been removed. Your fabricated cost, which is also known as EP cost or edible cost, is the cost of the product based on the fabricated weight and the fabricated cost per pound. The fabricated cost per pound is your new cost per pound, that you will use to calculate your selling cost. This fabricated cost or edible portion cost, EPC, is the true cost of the product once it has been processed for service. The cost factor is the number of times the fabricated cost per pound is over the as purchase price. More easily explained, your fabricated cost per pound is 1.21 times the cost of your as purchase price, or what you paid to bring the product into your operation. The yield percentage is the percentage of usable product of the as purchased weight of the product. This product, when processed for service, yielded approximately 75% of its as purchased weight. If you'd like, you can enter the portion size in ounces and the template will calculate the number of portions you will yield from the fabricated weight of product, as well as the portion cost based on your new fabricated cost per pound. You can also add the number of portions needed, and it will calculate the total cost of all portions required for a dish or for an event. If you need help when completing the process, there is an example on the second tab that you can always use as a reference. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, or would like information on a specific topic, please submit a comment from the contact page.